Well, good evening, everyone. This is Satella DeVoe here, and I want to talk to you tonight about the sequence of numbers of ones. Many people recently have been posting and speaking about the fact that they've been seeing the numbers 111, 1111, and even 11111, five ones. Really phenomenal. But I just want to do something very quickly here. I just want to speak to that. I want to speak to the fact that if you're seeing any combinations of those ones, you are at the beginning of a new cycle. You have ended an old cycle and you're at the beginning of a new one. While you're at the beginning of this new cycle, I want you to pay attention. I spoke recently about that you create as you speak. Your thoughts become your words frame your day. Your words frame your life, actually. And so the 111s are speaking to the fact that many of us have come to an end of an old cycle, and we are now at the beginning of a new cycle in a higher dimension. Your old cycle has become your yisod, your foundation, for this new dimension and this new cycle that you're at the beginning of. I've always encouraged you to go into the middle of the name of the Father. The word tells us that the name of Yahweh is a strong tower that the righteous run into. Go into the center of the Yod He Vav He of Yahweh. Sit in the middle of that name, which the four letters represent the government of the kingdom of Yahweh. Sit in the government of the kingdom by the blood of Yeshua. Yod He Shin Vav He. And as you sit in there, let the Shin in the middle of the name of Yeshua, Yod He Shin Vav He, illuminate and give revelation to what's on your scroll in this new dimension, what mandates are before you in this new dimension, because a portal has opened for you. And I want you to be careful of your thoughts in this season as you see these numbers. This is not make a wish. This is speak, and it manifests in your life for you. I want you to know that the number one in the Hebrew alphabet, it is the letter, the Aleph. It is the first letter. It's the ox. It's the leader. It's prophetic. So it speaks to new beginnings, being at the prefaces of something new that's taking place in your life. And as you pay attention to this, you also notice that you see a combination of 3 ones or 4 ones or 5 ones. And each time you see the ones expanded out, it's saying that the acceleration and the speed of which things will manifest, or the manifestation of what you're speaking and what you're thinking. So don't think on negative thoughts. Don't think in doubting ways. But consider the things as you get in the middle of the name of Yahweh, and you commune with Him and you meditate upon what you're seeing and then what you need to be speaking as you see it. Because the moment that you see it, angelic assistance is there for you. The word tells us in Hebrews that the angels are ministering spirits. They're here to assist us. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going on. You have angelic assistance right now. I also want to let you know that the Hebrew letters alphabet is made up of 22 letters and then 5 finals for a total of 27. But when you're seeing the combinations of ones, consider that the Hebrew alphabet, 22 letters, 1111 is 22. 11 is considered a master number, a master vibration and frequency. It speaks of maturity. It speaks that I really believe that I'm speaking to the manifested sons of the kingdom of Yahweh, who have gone through. You have been pruned, you've been cast in the fire, and you've come out, shining. And now Yahweh is ready to use you. I believe in Matthew chapter 13, it speaks about those who were hired, that they were standing in the vineyard. And he says, why stand ye here idle? And they said, well, no one has hired us. Well, I'm telling you right now, as you're seeing the 111s, Yahweh has hired you. You have been hired. Oh, I felt that right now. You have been hired to do something. What is on your scroll? What is your mandate? What is the blueprint for what you're to be doing right now? because your old season has become your foundation. It's become your yesod. But you now have to manifest and speak that which is written on in this new dimension for you to bring forth into the earth realm. And it's not just about you, because as a manifested son, it's never really about you, but it's about bringing your brothers and your sisters to a place of manifestation and a place of sonship and maturity that you yourself have found yourself to be. So the 11th letter of the Hebrew alphabet is called Kaf, and it speaks of it symbols the hand being cuffed. It speaks of the palm of the hand. You'll find it mentioned in Genesis chapter 8 and verse 9, Exodus chapter 4, 3 and 4, Exodus 33 and 22, and a number of other places. But I just want to let you know that it speaks about the palm of the hand. You know, when Moses asked Yahweh to see his glory, he says, no one can see my glory, but what I'm going to do is put you in the cleft of the rock, and I will cover you with my hand. This same letter, which is represented by the 11th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is the 111s, is speaking of Yahweh saying, I have you in the palm of my hand. And the soles of your feet are being directed by me, because the kaf, what it means is the palm of the hand or the soles of the feet. In Genesis 8:9, it speaks about when the dove was sent out and he found no place to rest the soles of his feet. But later on in the story, we see that Yahweh gives provision. I'm telling you that as you see these numbers of the ones, provision is being provided. When you see the 111s, you're actually seeing the 3. What is the third letter of the Hebrew alphabet? It's the Gamel. You have the Alf, the Bet, the Gamel, and then the Dalet. If you're seeing the 4 ones, then you're seeing the Dalet. If you're seeing the 5 ones, you're seeing the Hey. You begin to see the dimensions that is in what you're seeing, and you have to do what the word says. It is the glory of a king to search out a matter. What I would also encourage you to do is go get your Bible, take it out, dust it off if you haven't been looking at it. Take your Bible out. In every chapter of the Bible, 66 chapters, there's a chapter 1. In most of them, there's a chapter 1, verse 1, verse 10. There's your combination of ones. There's also chapter 1 and verse 11. There's your 111. You also have chapter 11, verse 1. Chapter 11, verse 11. So there are your combination of ones. Go through the word. See what the logos begins to stand out for you as a Rhema word. There's so much to this. I just, touch the surface of it. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a little more teaching on it, breaking it down even further, because there's a lot more to it. There's the infinity of completing a cycle and beginning again. It's a wonderful season that you're in right now. I want you to embrace it. I want you to understand what Yahweh is speaking for you to do in this season, and then speak accordingly, because what you speak and what you think is going to manifest in your life, and it's going to manifest at an accelerated rate. Yahweh bless you and Yahweh keep you. I'll talk to you soon. This is Satella DeVoe. Goodbye.